Hey everyone, so today is the Colours of the Rainbow day again, and I'm not really sure what to say. I look really awful today, and that's because I haven't put any makeup on yet, and that's what this is about. So basically the challenge is, and I'm collabing with Claire from The Love of All Things Beauty and Victoria from Victoria J, and I'll link their channels below, and I'll also link the videos that they do below. So we've hooked up to do the Colours of the Rainbow challenge, and anyone can join in. It's a way to sort of do some get ready with me's, but with a different sort of angle. Basically, we are, I've said that a few times now, but we are choosing the colours of the rainbow in the order of red, yellow, pink, green, purple, orange, blue. And we did red the other week. We're doing it every 2 weeks. And this week it's yellow, hence the yellow top. So I said it could be open to interpretation, and I meant that actually, because I'm not going to be doing anything garishly yellow. I'm actually going to be using gold today. I'm going to do a gold look, a gold eye look with a balmy lip, nothing too dramatic. I have a little friend here today, as you can see, but and I've also got on here, but I think that's just stress related. So I've sort of left my makeup really far away, so I'm going to quickly pause this and grab my makeup, and then I'll get started. Okay, so starting with my yellow concealer. It's yellow because I picked the wrong colour, as you know. This is the Fit Me concealer. It's in my Finish 8 by Bonfire Night. Oh, I can't get this open. I'm just going to put that on my eyes, under my eyes. I don't know whether this makes a massive difference, but I feel like it's a step that I can't miss anymore. So putting on a yellow sort of concealer underneath my foundation makes me feel like it's cancelling out the darkness of my eyes. And as you can see, I've got really discoloured, I look really weird, discoloured lids. And I don't know why that is. I don't know whether they're oily or dry. It could be that they're dry. So I wouldn't say I've got the biggest black eyes or the biggest bags under my eyes, but they're still there. They're still present. So the foundation I'm using is the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Pure Brightening Serum Foundation. So weirdly, this has really grown on me. I bought it on a whim, and it's because I wanted to try something a little bit different. I hadn't even really looked at any reviews, and I know Bare Minerals is meant to be a really good company, so I thought I'd try this, and I'm pleasantly surprised. Now it is porcelain, Bare Porcelain 01. You have to give it a really good shake though. Bare Porcelain, but it does come out slightly darker than that. However, I mean, you can see on my hand it's quite dark. However, it does work. So I like, the reason I didn't like it initially was they kept saying to apply it with a brush. But the Beauty Blender is the way forward, I think, with this. It really makes it flawless. So the great thing about this is you can layer this particular one up. Also, it looks like I don't have makeup on. And it's not because it's a sheer formula, because it isn't. It gives good coverage. But it also makes me look quite natural, which I really like. I discovered something the other day. I think I've been sort of denying this, but I have very yellow skin tone, and I always thought I was just white. And when I say white, I mean white, like pale, pale, pale. But it turns out, after sort of using some other makeup, I'm not, and this seems to be a really good colour match for me. And I've been using the porcelain makeup forever, and I do love that, but it's not my favourite. And I think my favourite foundations are probably the Revlon Colour Stay, the Rimmel Lasting Finish, which I really like, and this one at the moment. I really want to try some more. I haven't found my holy grail. I don't know whether that's possible. I feel like it isn't. So I've put that on, and now I'm going to use concealer I don't use very often actually, but it's the Instant Anti-Age Eraser Iron Light Perfect and Cover Concealer by Maybelline, and it's this weird one with the sponge tip at the end. A lot of people don't like the fact that there's a sponge tip, but I don't mind it. It's only been on my face, it's been on clean face. I suppose it's easy to draw on, and actually it isn't as light as I'd want it. It's not a brightener. Yeah, I don't think this is a brightener, and that's why. I'm using my Beauty Blender once again. It does have a really smooth finish to it though, so that's why I like it. It just blends in really easily. I always set my makeup with a powder, and today is no different. And today I'm using the Makeup Forever Professional HD. Is it the high definition powder? And it's got a really weird smell to it actually. I don't know what the scent is, but yeah, it's a very, very finely milled powder. Comes in this little pot. This was because it was like a tester pot. But hopefully it will last quite a while because I don't have any other powders. My Java Rice powder I've run out of, and I'm quite gutted actually. The good thing about this is you can just sort of dab it on and then swirl it over. You don't need a lot. Otherwise you end up over powdering your face, and I'm a sucker for that. It's just a translucent white powder, which I really like. Yeah, I look very cakey if I put too much powder on, and I never noticed that before, but my partner sort of pointed it out, and it's when somebody points it out to you that you think, oh, maybe I've taken it just a little bit too far. So yeah, that's the powder. And then I'm going to use the Avon Bronze and Glow bronzing powder, sorry, in light bronze. It's this lovely colour. It looks really warm, but it's just, it is really good on my skin. It's almost pinky, and I think that's why I like it. So I'm going to use that on my cheeks. You can really like swirly brush around in this. I quite like that. It's not muddy on me. That's why I like it the most. I think it gives me definition if I use it properly. You know, do it in the sweeping 3 motion. And I think because it's light, oops, maybe a little too much. I can blend it out, that's the good thing. It's very blendable. In fact, I'll use this brush to just blend it out. I really like this bronzer. I don't really use bronzer, but because it's so light, just gives me sort of shadows, and that's it. I really like it. Okay, next up, I'm, as usual, going to be using my Maybelline Colour Tattoo in pink gold. You can see how much I've used of that. It's just one of my everyday favourites, and I've got a few others that I want to get through, but once I do, I will be repurchasing that one. I think it's one of my favourite eyeshadow primers. It's so subtle, and even though it looks quite pigmented now, it's very subtle under eyeshadow. Now I've got my MAC Painterly paint pot, which I will be using after I finish the On and On bronze one. And so I've got a little while to go, and they last forever. I do like the Painterly one, it is really nice. But these ones do seem to hold my makeup. I also have my Ombre Black Stars by Terry, and they're really good bases as well, although I prefer them as just a wash of colour, just as an everyday kind of one eyeshadow thing, rather than for eyeshadow on top, because it does crease, which is weird. So I'm going to leave that to sort of dry for a moment, and I'm then going to use, so with this being gold themed, there is the most fantastic blusher in this palette. This is the Euphoria palette in Bare Euphoria. This blusher, I haven't seen it anywhere before, and it's pink but with a really lovely gold sheen. Now, it looks like it could be a NARS dupe. I'm not sure which one, so you might want to tell me. And it might be Orgasm, but at the same time, it's slightly, I think Orgasm is darker pink, but it is just such a fantastic, yeah, I mean, the gold sheen on it, you can see it there, is just incredible. And it's not like an overspray or anything, it is actually how it looks. So I just put it on the apples of my cheek and then use my brush to blend it out. Otherwise we get to be a bit too rosy. I love the pink colour. It's like a pinky mauve, like a rose pink. The gold in it though is so, it really catches the light. And then I'm going to use this. This is a dual fibre brush. I love my Jesser brushes and I really like this one. And I'm going to be using my Missy Lynn Eyeshadow and Baked Highlighter Palette by BH Cosmetics. And in here, these are the highlighters. And I'm going to use this gold one. Now, I've never used this before. So it's going to be an interesting look. Wow, okay, so that's quite goldy. I wouldn't normally use a gold highlighter like this, but as we're going for a gold sort of look, I thought it would work. I may be wrong. I might have to use a more subtle highlighter on top. So that's, oh no, it's not too bad. I mean, it's not something you would normally wear, is it? But I'm going to use a lighter highlighter from this palette as well, which is really pretty. I'm just going to put that over the top. And I'm probably going to have to blend all of this out. At the moment, it's looking very pink rather than gold, but that will change. There we go. Just give it a rub through. Okay, so let's get on to eyeshadow. I have brought with me this Chroma Beauty palette. It's gold, and that signifies sort of what colours are in there. And you can see there's this beautiful bright gold here. There's some gorgeous crease colours and a highlight colour here. So I'm really excited to try. I haven't even used this one. I loved my other one. I used it to death. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to trying this one. So I'm going to use the highlighter matte shade. And I'm going to put that just at the top of my eye here. I find that I can't start my makeup off without doing this, especially my eyeshadow. I like to highlight my eyebrow first and then I can go in again and just correct it. But it's just a bit easier to do that. Excuse me. So yeah, this is actually very nice. It seems really pigmented. I'll just show you. Yeah, it's very soft, very pigmented. I do like that. That's really pretty. I like to find these, I use them a lot, this sort of colour, this cream colour. It's something that I do tend to get through. And then I'm going to use this brush and I'm going to go in with some of this light, I don't know, what colour could you call that? Like a caramel here. There's two colours. I think this one would go with the gold better, but I might use both of them, see how it goes. As you could probably tell, I've not really practiced this look at all. I'm just going with what I feel. Yeah, that's really lovely as a crease colour. It's very subtle. So what I'm going to do is I will be deepening it up with the other colours. I'm just going to go in this side as well. I feel like I can be really slapdash with this brush. It's not hard to get wrong. You just sort of place it where your crease would be and you just keep brushing round and round. And it's a really easy brush to use. So if you haven't ever done it before, there's something about the taperedness of this and the softness of this that really works. Yeah, it's kind of a caramel. Together it makes like a lovely caramel. But it definitely will need deepening up because that's not going to show. So I'm going to mix this one and this one together because they just need to be a bit deeper, but I like the colours. So that's better. you really want to contour your eye socket, really. I don't have like prominent brow bones, so I use this technique to give me the look of a sunken in eye, because I don't have one. So, you know, obviously I want it to look a bit, you know, more structured, so the eyelid can look more prominent. So that's that. You can see now how much deeper that's gone. Then I am using, oh, I was going to wet this actually. Just be right back. Okay, so I'm using my Avon makeup setting spray. I haven't actually used this a lot. You can see there's not much gone, and I don't know, maybe it's like the Fix Plus. It comes in a 125ml bottle. Now, rather than just get water, I've heard you can use your setting spray to put on a brush, and then you dip it into the eyeshadow, which I'm really looking forward to, rather than ruin the eyeshadow. So I'm just going to put that on. Wow, okay, so yeah, that's definitely made a difference. Oh, it's so cold. I guess the good thing about doing this is that you get the eyeshadow's most intense colour. So there you go, you can see that's pretty intense. It's actually really nice wet. I didn't expect it to be so nice. It's so cooling as well. I guess with makeup setting sprays, because it's going on your face, you know that it's going to be okay in terms of what you're putting on. So, wow, okay. I really like that. I really like that over the lid. So that's quite intense as well. Now, I've never done that before. I just heard somebody talking about it and I thought, oh, that looks like a really good idea. So that's pretty intense as it goes. Wow, that's definitely falling into the yellow category. That's a real yellow gold. You can see that there. I'm actually going to take this one here, the darker one, and I'm going to put that on the outer edge just to make it a bit more dimensional. It's still definitely gold. I'm making my eyes water actually with this stuff because it's so damp. It's almost like making my eyes water. So that's the eyelid done. So I might need to let that dry a little. So while I'm waiting for that to happen, I'm going to put on the lipstick. And this is the Colour Rush Long Lasting Intense Colour Balm, I think. And it's in Drive Me Nude by Rimmel. The weird thing is that is not the colour that it comes out on my lips. Look, it's like a pink. Oh, it smells of vanilla. I didn't want to overdo my lips because I feel like my eyes are going to be really quite dramatic once I finish them. So that's done. I can feel my eyes drying. I'm going to use this brush again, and I'm going to use this darker colour once again, just to dab in and really make it a bit smokier, a bit more of dimension on it. It really makes this pop out at the front here in the inner corner. So just dab it around. Just keep going until I feel like I've got the desired effect. I don't know whether you guys can see this. I'm hoping you can. I'm trying to get in as close as I can. See, I often get a little bit too much makeup on my eye, but I sort of clear it up with a blending brush. Right. So yeah, I've just sort of deepened that up. Same with this side. So we've got a bit more dimension in there. Now I'm going to use this brush here. It's a fluffy brush, tapered brush. I'm just going to soften those edges because otherwise it will just look like a big mess. I'm going to take some more of the gold and just place that in there. Really taking it into the inner corner now. The same here. So we've now gone into the inner corner. Now, I don't know what to do. I have a number of different eyeliners and they're all dark and I don't know which one to choose. So I've got a number to choose from, so I'm going to swatch them. I've got Binky London. That's quite nice. So, ooh, that's very soft. I like that one. That's a possibility. I've got the Stila. Oh, that's a purple one, so I don't want that one. I've got the Stila Smudge Stick Waterproof Eyeliner. That's more of a brown colour, which I really like as well. Actually, it would go really nice with the gold. And then I've got the Makeup Forever one in. Yeah, that's maybe a little bit less intense, so that's a no. So I think I will use the Stila Smudge Stick Waterproof Eyeliner in Damsel. And it's a lovely twist up with a very thin... Oh, it is twist up, but it's not twisting up. Oh, that's such a shame. Is there something wrong with this, do you think? Oh, it's not twisting up. Oh, I'm rather gutted. Well, I'll just use it until I can then, I guess. I mean... I might have to say something to Stila. And I'm just going to put it right next to my waterline here. And it says it's a smudge stick, so I'm hoping it will smudge out. I'm not going to put it on the inner eye because when I put things on the inner eye, it makes my eyes look a lot smaller. Just putting it right close to, as you can see, to the lash line there. I'm going to do the same on this side. It's very easy to use this actually. It's such a soft pencil. I really love it, and now that I know that it doesn't twist up, I'm really upset by that. So I'm going to just do the same on the top lash line, just halfway in. Now I haven't really got anything left. And the same on this side. Maybe a Stila representative will see this and help a girl out. I'm gutted. I wonder how you get this up. Is there just like, ah, it's working, it's working, it's working, it's working. I don't know what I just did, but it worked. Yay. So, yeah, I don't know how to sharpen these. Some of them come with their own little sharpener, don't they? I bet you some of my other ones have got a sharpener, so I could use that. So that is that. Yeah, I love that. Oh, you can't push them back down. How awkward. Not having much fun, am I, really? So that's that done. And finally, I'm going to use a new mascara that I've not used. It's the Long Sexy Lashes by BH Cosmetics. I really like the brush on this. It's like a... It's really odd. I've never seen anything like it before. Let's see how it goes on my lashes. Okay, it's all right. Oh dear. It's not an easy one to use, actually. I really thought I would like it, but I don't like the natural bristles. It looks like that is something that I'm not so keen on. Although, having said that, doing the bottom lashes with it is really good. So maybe it's going to become a bottom lash mascara. To be fair, my eyelashes look really nice with it. I mean, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. It's quite a dry formula. I think like it more if it was a bit wetter. I just don't think I like the natural bristles. I don't know. I'll have to get back to you all on that one. Give it a thorough test out. Yeah, it's nice on the bottom lashes. It seems to really grip really well. I quite like that. So yeah, I think it's going to become a bottom lash mascara. Now this came as part of a set when I ordered my BH Cosmetics stuff. So it wasn't like I chose this in particular mascara. It just was there. And I probably wouldn't buy it if I'm honest. Probably not. It's already going everywhere. Which I don't like. And it's taking forever to kind of get on my lashes. I think it's because it's such a dry formula. Such a shame. So that is the mascara done. And that is the finished look for the yellow part of the rainbow challenge. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know it's been a long video. They usually are my chatty get rid of the me's, to be honest. But yeah, I really look forward to seeing you in the next one, which is pink. Oh, pink. That should be fun. I love pink lipstick, so it's probably going to be something around a pink lipstick. So thank you very much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.